This is Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly podcast, bringing you unique and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news. Before we get started, you know what to do. Like, follow, and subscribe to Red Carpet Fly, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single News on the Fly episode. Before we get into these headlines, I want to take a moment to recognize some of our fallen stars. R.I.P. to Kirstie Alley. She passed away earlier this week after privately battling with colon cancer. Alley is best known for playing Rebecca Howe in the hit TV show Cheers and was 71 years old. She was a prolific actress, snagging roles in movies and TV such as Look Who's Talking, Cheers, It Takes Two, Christy, Fat Actress, For Richer or Poorer, and Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan, just to name a few. She is survived by her two kids, William True and Lily Price. Also, R.I.P. to Sesame Street veteran Bob McGarth. One of the original human actors and longtime staple of the show passed away last Sunday. The actor's family shared the sad news Sunday, writing on his official Facebook page, "Our father, Bob McGarth, passed away today. He died peacefully at his home surrounded by his family. He was 90 years old." McGarth will best be remembered as a recurring cast member of the beloved children's series, having made his first appearance when the show first aired in the 60s. He was featured in the pilot in 1969 playing himself and went on to work in an additional 47 seasons. He stopped acting on Sesame Street in 2017. His last episode was called Having a Ball. Bob starred in countless Sesame Street productions over the years, including standalone films, sing-alongs, holiday specials, video games, and more. He is one of the longest-standing human adult cast members on the series. He is survived by his wife and kids. Both Kirstie Alley and Bob McGarth will be missed. Okay, let's get into these headlines. So congrats to Keke Palmer, who recently revealed that she is expecting during an appearance on SNL. During her opening monologue, Keke wanted to address some of the rumors that she had been hearing, saying that she was going to have a baby and that she was pregnant. And she in fact confirmed that the rumors are true. Keke recently came under fire, however, for her no makeup look, with some people, namely trolls, calling her ugly. Well, my girl Keke clapped back stating, "I just saw a few comments of people saying that I was ugly because I wasn't wearing makeup," the Nope actor wrote in a Twitter thread on Tuesday. "And I really want y'all to get the help you need because makeup isn't real. I'm beautiful in real life because of who I am, not what I look like. I wish I could bottle up how I feel about myself and sell it," she continued, "because some people take comments to heart and these people just say anything. I mean, truly, it's insane to say anyone is ugly, but especially me." Palmer didn't name the people who made the comments, but she received an outpouring of support from many other Twitter users, including fellow actor Niecy Nash, who shared some wise words. "Girl, let Auntie tell you this. Hating people ain't happy," Nash wrote, "and happy people ain't hating, okay? Let me tell you, Keke, keep a check. Palmer is living her best life and is unbothered. Keep doing you, Keke." Oh, and congrats to Gabrielle Sidibe, who secretly wed her fiancé, Brandon Frankel. According to an Essence article, on an episode of Live with Kelly and Ryan, she discussed how the engagement panned out. As a recap, Frankel and Sidibe's cat wore a charm that said, "Will you marry my daddy?" alongside balloons that spelled out, "Will you marry me?" above a bed covered with rose petals. The thing about weddings is, I don't like them. Here's an example of how much I don't like them. She said, "I'm actually married. We got married a year ago." She told hosts Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest that they tied the knot at the kitchen table about 4 months after their engagement. Well, a huge congrats to the newlyweds. Lastly, congratulations to the People Choice Award winners. Lizzo was named the People's Champion, and congrats to Lizzo for also being TikTok's top artist for 2022. Chris Hemsworth took home an award for Male Movie Star of 2022 for Thor: Love and Thunder, and Elizabeth Olsen took home Female Star of 2022 for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And the cast of Stranger Things took home an award for the Best Show of 2022. For a complete list, you can check out Entertainment Weekly's People Choice Awards 2022. Again, congrats to all the winners. Also, the NAACP Image Awards just announced that they will take place in February, so keep an eye out for that. Moving on. So, we haven't talked about Summer Walker on this channel. Are y'all familiar with who Summer Walker is? Well, if you aren't, Summer Walker is an American singer that mainly sings R&B, and she's been in the news cycle for a minute regarding her baby daddies, but most recently she made the news for her Help Wanted ad. She is offering $2,000 a month for a preferably white or gay male assistant who knows how to build stuff. According to Bossip, the very pregnant songstress posted the questionable job offer on her Instagram account, where she often shares the first thoughts that pop into her head. It reads, "Need male assistance, $2K a month, age 25 and older, have to have a car, and have to know how to build stuff, preferably white or gay, just saying, shrug emoji. And doesn't GAF about who I am or my music, just need you to come to work, smiley." She posted that on her page and it immediately went viral. As you can imagine, Twitter went wild with this job post. Twitter user @BaseBrandon tweeted, "If you're paying me this, don't get mad when your baby's crib collapses." A few hours later, Walker responded to critics about her job offer. "If you don't know what you're talking about, then why are you talking about it?" she said. "I would really like to know, 2K ain't enough? 2K ain't enough? How would you know if it's not enough? I could have told somebody to come over here once a week and smell my a-hole and leave. How would you know it's not enough? Do you know the job description? Do you know the hours? I'm on maternity leave. I'm not working. We have no shows. We have no club appearances. We have nowhere to go and nothing to do," she continued. "I told someone to come over here once a week to take my effing trash out and like that, put some gas in my car. I don't feel like doing, but that's not y'all's business. I don't have to explain that to you," she continues. "And then you're talking about why a white man and why a gay man," she scoffed. "I've always hired black people. Everybody that works for me is black. If I want to hire a white person, y'all sound like y'all discriminating. What's the problem? I want a gay man because I don't want anybody hitting on me, and I wanted a white person because honestly, y'all know how ends act. I'm honestly really tired. I'm really tired, but that's a different effing story. How about we mind our business," she continued. "I'm using this platform how I'm supposed to use it, for business. I ended up hiring a black man and paying more than 2K, but still, the fact that y'all are really in my DMs harassing me about nothing that you know nothing about. Bottom line, y'all need to go and touch grass," she said. "Y'all don't effing know what you're talking about, don't know me from a effing can of paint, and y'all are out here writing think pieces in my DMs about ish that you have no clue about. I just blessed somebody, just got effing $2,500 a month to do effing nothing once a week. Effing take out my trash, effing bring my groceries. Oh, you want that N to be Bob the Builder? Yeah, N. Click clock a toy together and throw some batteries in that mother effer. I have to be on my own. I'm not trying to be doing that ish no more. I don't care. I'm not doing none of that ish. I'm doing mom things. I really don't want to do anything else I don't feel like doing. The F? Y'all really make my a-hole itch. I don't know how Beyonce does it. She don't say ish." Okay, so that was a long rant. But sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? I can understand her being tired and pregnant and needing help, but damn, Summer. Maybe she should have gone through more traditional sources of finding an assistant like Monster.com, Indeed, or even go through a job agency. I mean, she could have gotten what she wanted without having to post this. I think Summer is tired and gives no Fs right now. But the part that sticks out to me is that y'all know how UNs act. Yes, Ns can act a certain way, especially if you don't properly hire and recruit. Not all black people are difficult or non-cooperative. I just think she's had the misfortune of having numerous bad experiences with black people working for her, and if I had to guess, she might not be hiring the most professional black people to be a part of her staff. I know she's tired, but you got to put the work in to get the quality, support, and staff. I think if she actually posted this job offer on legit sites, I think she would have had a better pool of candidates to choose from. What do you guys think about this? Comment below and let me know your thoughts. So have you guys seen this trailer called You People? It's a new movie by Kenya Barris, and it stars Jonah Hill, Eddie Murphy, and Nia Long. From the trailer, it looks like Noah's trying to ask for Eddie and Nia's daughter's hand in marriage. Now, I saw this trailer and I really didn't think anything about it, but Twitter has been going crazy over it. Some people have issues because some people believe that Hollywood is erasing Black people with biracial actors. Let me explain. Kenya Barris is releasing yet another television project that features a biracial couple, and social media users are not here for it. The mixed-ish creator made his film directing debut with the upcoming romantic comedy You People, which he co-wrote with Jonah Hill. The film follows an interracial couple, Ezra Cohen and Amira Muhammad, who are played by Jonah Hill and Lauren London, as they navigate the treacherous bridges that connects love and family, reports the Jasmine brand. Twitter users are seemingly fed up with the perceived narrative that Kenya Barris is pushing. One Twitter user said, 1. Why is Nia Long's name not mentioned in this tweet? 2. Lauren is too old to play Nia's daughter. 3. Lauren is biracial. Why is she playing the daughter of Eddie and Nia? 4. Kenya Barris really needs to move past this obsession with biracials. I'll skip this offering. Another Twitter user stated, I hope Kenya Barris eventually heals from whatever happened to him that has him feeling the need to make every project he does defend interracial relationships and being biracial. Because at this point, I'm starting to think his ancestors were the Loving versus Virginia. Lastly, another user stated, it's sad to see Hollywood erasing Black people with biracial actors, and the few people who call it out on here, y'all minimize it to they just hate it. Kenya Barris is contributing to Erasure by consistently casting biracial people as full Black, and it should be a conversation. What do you guys think about this? Do you think Kenya is pushing this interracial relationship agenda? I believe you love who you love. So I'm not opposed to interracial love or Black love for that matter. In my time in entertainment and Hollywood, there's always a message being pushed whether you're aware of it or not. So do you think that's what's going on here? I think interesting stories emerge from telling these type of stories. And I think we have to have all stories told, right? Maybe Kenya Barris doesn't tell Black stories. Maybe he's a director/writer that tells about the biracial experience. I think maybe people are quick to categorize a person, and Black people were quick to praise Barris for telling Black stories, but the whole time he's been telling biracial or interracial stories, and that's okay. I just think maybe people are expecting too much from Kenya. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Okay, so last story of the day. So y'all remember that movie star Brendan Fraser? He was an actor in the 90s, and he was in movies like George of the Jungle and the Mummy movies. Well, Brendan Fraser recalls being so starved while filming George of the Jungle that he forgot his ATM pen. This story is interesting to me because often we always hear about women in Hollywood and their weight issues. We barely hear anything about men and the body image issues they face. So, ETA Online reports that the whale actor went to great lengths to achieve the chiseled physique he had in 1997's George of the Jungle. In Variety's latest Actors on Actors issue, Fraser spoke to friend and former co-star Adam Sandler about nearly starving to portray the film's leading man. The wardrobe? There was no wardrobe. George wears a loincloth, Fraser said of the famously muscled-up George. But with a loincloth came an intense diet and training regimen that left Fraser so starved of carbohydrates that he forgot his own ATM pin. I was waxed, starved of carbohydrates. I would drive home after work and stop to get something to eat. I needed some cash one day, and I went to the ATM and I couldn't remember my PIN because my brain was misfiring, he recalled, banging on the thing I didn't eat that night. I had no idea he had to be so thin for this movie role. I thought he was just naturally thin, and that it was a struggle. Hilary Duff, former Disney and younger actress, recently revealed how she coped with a horrifying eating disorder. In an interview with Women's Health Australia, the Disney Channel alum recalled the pressure to be skinny because of her career path. I'm on camera and actresses are skinny, Duff recounted. It was horrifying. The 35-year-old said she has grown to love her natural athletic build and feels proud of her body, including that it has produced 3 children. Duff, who became a teen idol with her breakout role as the titular character in Disney Channel's cult classic sitcom Lizzie McGuire, revealed that she battled an eating disorder as the show ended, weighing a measly 98 pounds when she was 17 years old. Duff, who stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, admitted that she was totally obsessed with food and way too skinny. My body wasn't that healthy. My hands would cramp up a lot because I wasn't getting the nutrition I needed. A 2019 study published in the JAMA Network Open found that 1 in 7 men and 1 in 5 women experience an eating disorder by the age of 40, with 95% of those cases being before the age of 25. And the issue doesn't seem to be getting any better. Eating disorders have reportedly been on the rise in recent years, particularly among teen girls, studies show. You know, the pressure to be thin is so prevalent in Hollywood. You don't even have to be famous at all to be affected by this. Constantly, I have been told to lose weight to be more competitive as a red carpet host. And it's hard, right? It's hard because being so thin robs you of your energy. In both Brendan Fraser and Hilary Duff's cases, we can see being thin was miserable. My takeaway is be healthy and thin within reason. I know Hollywood is a place of fantasy and escapism, but we need to see some more healthy bodies on screen because all of these thin bodies are sending the public the wrong message. And don't even get me started on how social media has affected people's perception on body image. Well, anyway, that's it for today, guys. If you'd like to receive text notifications of when I post News on the Fly episodes or my celebrity red carpet interviews, please send a text to 917-502-4379 and say, I want to get fly text. Once subscribed, you will start receiving text messages regarding News on the Fly episode or celebrity interviews. Also, if you have a business, service, product, YouTube channel, or social media account that you would like for me to promote on my channel, please email redcarpetfly@alexi@redcarpetfly.com to get rates for advertising. We're growing, guys. You can also find this podcast on Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeart Radio podcast platforms. Just search for News on the Fly podcast. Lastly, please like, follow, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.